Welcome back to the vlog. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I'm Kimmy and I'm so grateful that you're here. I'm excited to spend this day with you, and I think I'm just gonna share a little day in the life with kind of like what I eat in a day and just sharing with you some of like the healthy habits that I incorporate into my routine every day as a stay-at-home mom of two. Making my cold brew, which I really don't even have much at all. Yeah. I was gonna do hot, then I was like, I'm really feeling the ice, but I don't have my own homemade cold brew made. This is all that I have. And it's a concentrate, so it's very strong anyway. Honestly, I haven't even been like really finishing my coffees. I feel like I've just been making them too big. It's actually perfect. I feel like I haven't been drinking my whole coffee and just kind of like wasting it. So I feel, you know what? Smaller coffee is probably best. So this morning, as you saw, we started off with oatmeal. It is autumn time, so we're getting into more like warm breakfast. I forgot, Gavin last night actually wanted to do eggs and bagels for breakfast, but we forgot about that and didn't realize it until we were already eating the oatmeal. And we never really do savory, we always just do sweet. But it would be nice to kind of get into like nice, warm, more slower breakfast, like eggs or warm oatmeal instead of just like a quick smoothie. Or I do love overnight oats. I've been loving overnight oats lately. It's just been so helpful in the morning and making my life so much easier. But I've been kind of doing that more, and like warm oatmeal and things like that instead of a smoothie. I've been doing smoothie maybe like twice a week. I used to do a smoothie honestly like every single day. I just love starting the day with like something fruity, and I love that you can pack in so many vitamins and nutrients. You want vitamins? Okay, I'll get vitamins and then we'll chat. But lately, like, I just haven't been wanting to use the blender. I don't know. I feel like it's also not summer anymore, so I'm just feeling like the warmer breakfast. But I do a smoothie like twice a week because we still love smoothies, and I love to change my breakfast up every single day. Sometimes I could eat like the same salad like for days in a row, but with breakfast I really love to have something new every day, even if that is changing up my smoothie. I've also been really into doing like seasonal smoothies, like an apple crisp smoothie or a pumpkin smoothie. And I would like to start getting into more savory breakfast, like I said, so maybe we'll start doing that. But anyway, I'm on my way. Also, for vitamins, since I'm giving my child his vitamins, we use Haya. This is not sponsored, but we absolutely love them. He does the multivitamin, the probiotic, and the iron. And I love that it's like clean ingredients. It's a vitamin that I can feel good about giving my kids. So we had breakfast, and then this morning I am still getting up early. I did miss my alarm somehow, so I only had time for a 30-minute workout. So I did a 30-minute bar and booty workout. So I did like a bar leg workout, and then I did a 10-minute booty like strength workout. And I've kind of been mixing it up, like doing bar and then also like strength workouts. But right now I feel like in the morning for some reason, you want to clean up? I've just been like so tired. Some mornings like getting up at like 5:30, so I've kind of just been doing like longer bar workouts, which have been feeling really good. We went for a walk, which you saw, and it was just a very short walk. So my routine has been lately to work out in the morning before the kids wake up. Gavin's been getting up around like 6:30ish. He used to get up at 7 every single day, but lately he's been getting up pretty early. So I get my workout done, and like if I can just get my workout done before they wake up, then I feel like that's just a huge win. And then after he wakes up, he'll lay in my bed and read some books and stuff, and then I'll get my morning routine done. And then after breakfast, we'll go out for a little walk. And then I've been trying to do a walk at night as well after dinner to just get in more movement. And I feel like breaking up my walk has been kind of one of like the best changes that I've made, because My walks were starting to feel more of like a chore. I kind of was just trying to get like my workouts just like done, check them off, you know, like just checking off a box. But it just felt like such a chore to get it done in the morning, like trying to get in like so much movement. So I feel like just breaking it up either into like 2 10-minute walks or 2 20-minute walks, 15-minute walks, whatever it is, whatever I'm feeling that day. I feel like it's just so much easier than trying to get in like a 30 or 40-minute walk in the morning, just banging it out. So anyway, I've been doing that and it's kind of been the routine lately. I don't go to like the gym or anything. I just work out at home and I kind of just work out in tune with like how I'm feeling. Anyway, so the other day I made some blondies. I'm trying to perfect a blondie recipe, a pumpkin blondie recipe. And I made some the other day and they came up pretty good, but they could be better and more pumpkinier. So we're gonna try it out. I thought that we could make it together. Let me show you everything that's gonna go in them. For this recipe, we're gonna do pumpkin egg, I'm gonna do coconut oil, some vanilla, and I don't have any today. And then for the dry ingredients, we're gonna do almond flour, oat flour, coconut sugar for our sweetener, and some baking powder. So let's whip up some blondies. I'm gonna kind of just edit the recipe that I did the other day. If they come out good, I will post the recipe here or in the description box. All right, let's get to it. Lunch, and I usually always have something like prepped in the fridge, something that's ready to go. When I don't have like something like a protein prepped in the fridge, I'll just put one into the oven really quick and then I'll prep the kids' lunches, and then that way by the time I'm done doing that, the protein will be ready to go. I have some kale that I prepped the other day. I think I'm just gonna finish it off. So I just chopped it up and massaged it with olive oil on my meal prep day on Sunday. And I've just been eating it throughout the week and now we're done. So I have lentils in the oven, and then the other day I opened a can of salmon. So I'm gonna use the rest of that and I'm just gonna toss that on. I haven't even thought about veggies. What am I doing? Right after I clicked the camera off, my camera somehow just like fell off the counter. I don't even know how that just happened, but thank goodness we didn't have any tragedies. So anyway, so I prepped on Sunday. I also prepped some roasted veggies. This is parsnip, onion, squash, and sweet potato. I think that's it. And then, so I just roasted it and then I've just been eating it on salads throughout the week. So I just threw some of that in the oven to heat up really quick. The lentils are like almost done. So I'm gonna do some goat cheese on here too. I'm gonna do balsamic today. Sometimes I do apple cider vinegar, sometimes I do balsamic. And sometimes I'll make a dressing with like the Dijon mustard and all that, but sometimes I just drizzle it on and I don't make a big deal out of it because it's just quick and easy and turns out just fine. Sometimes when we go to a restaurant too and I get a salad, instead of using the dressing, I'll ask for olive oil and vinegar. I feel like that's a little trick to kind of eating healthier when you're out. I love salad dressings, but the ones that you get when you're out to eat are, you know, high in sugar, or they're made with like canola oil or something. So you can ask for olive oil and vinegar for your salad, and that's something that I like to do. This is a very protein-packed salad. I feel like I need to add something crunchy on top. Hold on. I'm gonna add some pumpkin seeds on top so it's not so like one texture. So I'm gonna add a little crunch to it. You want some? With like a little crunch too. This is a very protein-packed salad. We have lentils, goat cheese, and the salmon is protein. And then of course we have lots of fiber. Lentils are a great source of fiber. Kale is amazing fiber. And then of course all veggies have fiber. And then there's also healthy fats from the olive oil and the goat cheese as well. It's a very balanced lunch. I always include all 3 macros in every single meal and snack. And also I focus on lots of fruits and veggies in my meals because that's where you're gonna get all those micronutrients that help to support your overall health. And I honestly talk about this all the time, but meal prepping is just one of the best habits. And I feel like a lot of people steer clear of it because like who wants to eat the same meal every single day? I don't. I get so bored so easily. And it's also really not great for your digestion, which is basically like responsible for everything in your body for helping you feel your best. And you want to be eating different foods. But with that being said, it is so much easier. Life is so much easier, especially if you're a parent. It's so much easier when you have food just ready for grab and go. So what I like to do is I like to prep some essentials like these roasted veggies, prep a base of kale or something, prep a few protein options, and then just mix and match with other foods in your fridge, or change up your protein sources every day, change up a few ingredients, and that way you're kind of eating something different every day, not eating the same thing every single day, but you're still getting the benefits of meal prep and still saving time, which is the whole point. Stop chatting and let's have a bite. Okay. I'm sure that my kids are also sick of me chatting, huh? You're like, just sit down and eat, Mom. Sit down and eat, Mom. Delicious. We're gonna try the blondies. I think they came out so much better than they did last time. So I cut them into pieces, but I'm gonna just have a little bit because I'm obviously not really hungry because I just ate. But I'm gonna try it, and so much better than the other day. They're like thicker and just more of like a blondie. You like it? Okay. I like it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. They're perfect. A little tidy up before we prep dinner. I wish that I could do the dishes and stuff while like during nap time, but because their rooms are so close, I just know that doing it will wake them up. So I do it after, which is fine. Then they usually have like a snack and some milk. Do you want your milk? I got these cups off Amazon and they're like the best cups. They have like the stopper, so it's spill proof. We love these and they're easy to clean. I'll link these below. And for milk, I actually like never was like, here's like a cup of milk, because I breastfed both of my kids and I'm still breastfeeding my 1-year-old. Gavin breastfed until like he was like just over 2. So I never did like cups of milk or anything. But then recently I felt like I don't nurse Augie as much. I nurse him when he wakes up, before he goes down for his naps, and then at bedtime. And then like in between, I'll give him like a cup of milk sometimes, or a cup of milk with dinner. And I also have been doing it for Gavin because sometimes with dinner, it can be kind of tricky to get him to eat his meal. Sometimes he'll go for it and he'll eat everything, and then sometimes he'll just have like a couple bites. So I've been giving him milk just so he's getting like something. They love this Kiki milk. I feel like I've showed this before, but I get the unsweetened one. They have a chocolate one and they have a regular one that has coconut sugar. It's sweetened with coconut sugar, but they love this milk. I buy it off Thrive Market, and I do have a discount code that you can shop Dry Market. I think you get like 30% off and a free gift with my link, but I buy our milk off of there. This is a great plant-based substitute for like a whole milk. Now we're gonna prep dinner. I'm gonna just start, it is 4 o'clock, so I'm actually gonna make dinner. We're doing the Well Bowl from my new ebook that will be out next Friday. So a week from posting this video, it will be out. So I will post all about it in my next vlog, but let me give you a rundown of what's in this meal. So after I started cooking dinner, my 3-year-old got a hold of my camera and turned the sound off, so I filmed the rest of the vlog without sound. So for dinner, I prepped the Well Bowl for my upcoming ebook. It's a saute with chickpeas, broccoli, and bell pepper. I added some quinoa that I prepped in chicken bone broth for added protein. I did start adding poultry into my diet recently, which is a story for another day. But I also topped it with lemon and Parmesan cheese. Filmed some helpful tips at the end of this video that I'm so bummed it didn't record the sound, so I will share it all in my next vlog. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.